Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming something that I don't really talk about too often, which is designer fragrances. Now, you guys know I obviously like to incorporate a little bit of both into my channel, but I mostly, how do you say it? Like I mostly have like a taste for niche scents, only because I feel like they're a little bit more unique, they're a little bit more complex, sometimes better, in some cases they're better, but I do really love my designers. Like I will totally like put my hands down, like I do still really love my designers. So today I want to do my top 12, my current top 12 designer scents that I personally love. So yeah, actually there's more than one that I totally love but I don't own, so I'll quickly mention them. Marc Jacobs Decadence, I actually have a bottle on the way to me. I love that fragrance now. I never used to like it, but now I love it. Hermès Un Jardin Seul et Toi, I love that fragrance as well. There's a lot that I really do love that I don't own. So these are the ones that I own that are my favorites. I own quite a few designers, but these are my top 12. So there's no countdown list, there's no one that I love more than the other. These are all just my favorite designer scents. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and let's get into it. Oh my God, guys, it is so hot. I think it's like 38 degrees today and I am cooking. Like I feel like my brain is not working properly. It's so hot. So pray for me. Okay, so the first scent I'm going to talk about is Flora Botanica from Balenciaga. To me, this is a fresh, green, minty rose scent. Very, very, very versatile, very likable. It has a freshness for being like a rose scent, which usually rose isn't fresh. Usually rose is kind of like intense, a little bit heady, a little bit more mature. No, this is fantastic. It's a little bit more fresh. Like I said, green, minty, and I totally love it. To me, it smells like a fresh garden, some rose, maybe some mint somewhere in the background, some aromatic touches. It's just fantastic. And for me, this is appropriate for any age, any time of year, absolutely anything. Could be a great signature scent. So Flora Botanica from Balenciaga. I still really love this scent. And for me, this has incredible longevity on my skin personally, which I totally love. And yeah, wear it any time of year, any situation, it's perfect. Okay, so obviously my baby Alien. I still love Alien. I don't wear it as much right now because I'm testing out so many different fragrances, some of my own. Did you guys like that little tease? So yes, Alien is still one of my favorite scents ever. It's jasmine, amber, it's indolic, it's sexual, it's so intense, so mysterious, so captivating. You cannot describe the way that Alien smells. You will, when you try it, you will either love the scent or you will be so disturbed that you will never want to smell this scent ever again in your life. So that's the sort of fragrance that Alien is. It's like you either love it and you want to wear it for the rest of your life, or you're so disturbed that you never want to smell it ever again. So Alien from Mugler. Honestly, still one of my babies, like ride or die. Babies, it'll be in my collection forever. Okay, so next up we have a Dior. This is Dior Addict Eau de Parfum. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's creamy, slightly powdery vanilla with some white florals, some orange blossom, some jasmine. To me, it's kind of like a bit of a creamy sandalwood with some vanilla. Definitely it's a vanilla scent. Very creamy, some sandalwood with some white flowers in there too. Some people really hate this scent, but for me, oh my God, it is just beautiful. It is so refined, so creamy. I feel like Christian Dior really produces like high quality scents. Some, I'm not gonna lie, some of their amazing Christian Dior line, which, oh my God, I forgot to tell you guys. I did not include any designer private lines in this collection because I didn't want to confuse you guys. I didn't want to make the prices too high. So obviously, you know, Christian Dior has a private line, Tom Ford has a private blend, what else? Guerlain has a private collection. I didn't want to include any. These are all just the designers that you can find in your local department store. For me personally, it's really hard to find all the exclusives and all the private blends. So these are all just typical designer scents from the designer collection, so don't worry, I made it like a very curated designer list. I love Dior Addict so much. To me, it is so sexy, so like femme fatale, so addictive, and just, it's incredible. Dior Addict. Powdered Nutella in a bottle. That's what it smells like to me. That's the only way I can describe it. It smells nutty, chocolatey, sweet, but not too sweet. It's intense. It's absolutely incredible. This is easily one of my favorites in this entire list. Angel Muse from Mugler. So many people have bought it because of my videos, and oh my goodness, this is seriously incredible. Now, Angel Muse is supposed to obviously be like a flanker to Angel, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I'm not the biggest fan of Angel. The original Angel, there's something about the patchouli note in the original Angel that I really don't like. It almost smells dirty. It smells, there's something in that fragrance that just kind of disturbs me a little bit. I do like it on other people, but not on myself. But the Angel Muse, obviously one of their flankers, is incredible, you guys. Like, incredible. I cannot describe it in any other way than powdered Nutella. It is amazing. Angel Muse. So, Chanel. Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche. Eau Fraiche. I love this scent. As you can see, I've worn quite a lot of it because I honestly love this so much. It's fresh, crisp, a little masculine, to be honest with you guys. Like, it is kind of a little more like unisex masculine. It has some lemon, some cedarwood, very citrusy and very woody. Like, that's what it smells like to me, and it's very refreshing to wear. When I want to wear something refreshing, I don't want it to have sweetness in it. I don't want it to have some floral in it. I don't want it to be a gourmand. I want it to smell like this. Refreshing, crisp, clean, and not like annoying to me, which there's a lot of notes in a fresh fragrance that do annoy me. For instance, like if there is jasmine or some sort of floral note in a fresh fragrance, it does start to bother me. Whereas Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche, it's perfect. It's just perfect for what I want in a very refreshing fragrance. So Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche, definitely one of my favorites. Okay, so next one that we have, Mon Guerlain. Of course, I've talked about this for a long time now. Mon Guerlain is beautiful. It used to be my signature scent, and it's still. I have actually asked many guys of my friends, of guys in my life that I know really well, of what they think of my fragrances, and I've already did like my man killer fragrances, and those are the ones that they love the most, so I calculated it for you guys, figured out. This is one of them, Mon Guerlain from Guerlain. It's beautiful, it's vanilla, it's aromatic, there's some lavender, there's some tonka bean, it's a little bit soapy and clean, but it has the beautiful sweetness from the vanilla and a little bit of this kind of aromatic, soapy touch from the lavender. It's just beautiful. I cannot say enough good things about Mon Guerlain, and yeah. Honestly, it's one of my favorite designer fragrances ever, period. So Mon Guerlain from Guerlain. Coco Eau de Parfum from Chanel. This is the other Chanel that is like my baby, my child, Coco. I am not a number 5 girl, although I do like the number 5 Eau Premiere and the number 5 Low, which I will get eventually, but for me, Coco does everything that I want it to do. It's the fragrance that I wear when I'm going out to a formal event. I'm dressed up, I'm dressed to the nines, maybe I have red lipstick on, I want to smell classy, refined, and a little more sophisticated. This is the fragrance that I wear, Coco. So for me, this is very vintage, very powdery, sweet, spicy, oriental, but it just has this vintage feeling that takes me back. It just takes me back to a different era that maybe I wish I was a part. Yeah, when I smell it, it just takes me back to a different era. And that's why I love Coco. And for me, I love the scent. Like, I really love the scent. I don't wear it too often, as you can tell. Like, it's not very, like I haven't used too much. And that's because I only wear it on special occasions because I want it to be my special fragrance. So, Chanel Coco Eau de Parfum, amazing. I love it so much. Okay, we have a Tom Ford Noir Parfum. Now, this one is totally different from the previous fragrance. This is sexy, dirty, ambery, vanilla, some woodiness, some creaminess. Oh, it's just so good. Very sexy, very addictive. It's like a borderline gourmand for sure. To me, it doesn't smell too sweet, where it's like sugary, cakey, heavy. It's not like that at all. There's some spiciness, oriental, a little bit of like a unisex sort of vibe to it, which you can kind of tell from the bottle. It's not going to be a super feminine fragrance, thank God, but it makes me feel so incredibly sexy when I wear it. Now, I could have picked Black Orchid to include in here, but for me, Noir Parfum is the fragrance that I wear, and I feel so sexy, so addictive, just so good. So Noir Parfum from Tom Ford. So my last 4 fragrances are all from Dior, which I totally didn't mean to do. I promise you guys I would tell you if it was a sponsored video by Dior. It's not. I don't think Dior would ever sponsor me, so just keep that in mind. I'm just honestly a fan of Dior. I even have a book over there of the Dior, what do you call it, like runway, like fashion. I just really love Dior. And you guys know if you watch my channel, my favorite designer houses are Dior, Chanel, Guerlain if you consider them niche or designer, whatever. And what's my other designer house? Mugler. I also really love Mugler. This is Hypnotic Poison. Eau de Toilette. I do not like the Eau de Parfum. It's too intense. There's too much licorice. But the Eau de Toilette, oh, creamy. It almost smells a little bit like Play-Doh, which many people say. Some vanilla, some almond, like this kind of coconutty, like waxy sort of vibe to it, which I love about this fragrance. It's, for me, a really like fall winter scent. It's not really for like the summer and spring. It's more of like this fall winter, cozy, warm, coconutty, waxy, thick, vanilla, like a creamy almond sort of vibe of a fragrance, and I love it so much. Honestly, if you're a gourmand lover, you've got to try this one out. It's not too sweet, like at all, and for me, I feel like this one is perfectly unisex for men and women. I think it will be incredible. Okay, then the other one. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, this fragrance is one that I have loved for such a long time, like honestly, such a long time. Dior Homme Intense. Now, I know a lot of people like talk about the Dior Homme line, and most people, like honestly, maybe like 98% of people, their favorite is Dior Homme Parfum. Now, I tried Dior Homme Parfum and I found it too intense, too much, too strong, too, like it bothered me too much when I wore it. But for me, this fragrance is the perfect one from the Dior Homme line. You know, Goldilocks, she's like, this one is too cold, this one is too hot, this one is just right. That is me with Dior Homme Intense. This is my just right. Dior Homme Parfum is too strong. Dior Homme is no, Dior Homme Intense. It's my perfect scent. It's waxy, powdery, sweet, cozy. I want to hug this fragrance. Like honestly, I want to hug this fragrance. It's how much I love this. It's just beautiful. It's iris. It's a little bit lipsticky. A lot of, I feel like this fragrance is maybe more for somebody who's very familiar with scents. If you're very much used to like Acqua di Gio, the original, you may find this fragrance a little weird because it's more, how do you say, it's different. It's more powdery, more warm, more wintry. For me, it's like a lipsticky iris, some aromatic lavender in there, some amberette. Oh, I just love it so much. I cannot say enough good things about Dior Homme Intense, and I'm very glad to own this. And this is, for me, one of my go-tos for the fall and winter, like 100% Dior Homme Intense. So my next favorite is Miss Dior Le Parfum. And honestly, it was really hard for me to just pick certain designer fragrances. I actually have a lot from Dior, and I'm just like looking over at them. I have Blooming Bouquet, Forever and Ever, Pure Poison, Joy, but I didn't include any of them. They're not my favorites at all. This is one of my favorites. It is so amazing. To me, a perfect signature scent for a woman. It's intense, it's sweet, it's sexy, it's got some amber, some rose, some patchouli. To me, it reminds me of wine. I'm not sure why. It's just beautiful. A perfect signature scent, honestly. Like, it really is a perfect signature scent. And to me, it's one of the best from Dior. from their original line. It 100% is a standout for sure. I'm trying to give you guys a comparison. Blooming Bouquet, for instance, is kind of more of that like fresh and airy and rosy and like really light. This is more like punchy, more intense, more sexy, more mature, and just more. It's just amazing. So please try this one out. It is honestly one of my favorites, Miss Dior Le Parfum. Finally, we have Poison Girl Eau de Toilette. I talked to you guys about it. This is like a total man killer scent. If you want to just appeal, I'm just gonna say it flat out right now, if you just want to appeal to men, like that's all you really care about when you wear a perfume. You just want to attract men. That's it, with no judgment whatsoever. Just wear this fragrance. Like honestly, just wear this fragrance right here. It's sexy, sweet, addictive, a little powdery, some freshness, some orange, praline. It's sweet. Oh my god. But it's like catnip. It's catnip for guys. There you go. So for me, I really do love this scent, not because of the reactions that I get, honestly, because when I'm in the mood to smell flirtatious, sexy, I want to smell really attractive, this is the fragrance that I wear. I wear all of my designer fragrances for different reasons, as I just explained. Some when I want to just smell like fresh and clean out of the shower, some for when I want to smell really formal and classy. But this one is the one that I wear when I want to smell like catnip. I just want to be like so sexy. So Poison Girl Eau de Toilette from Dior. So that is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed my list, my video. I know I don't talk about my designers too much, but that is because genuinely I have a lot more of the niche side of fragrances than I do designers. And that's just a personal preference. It's just because for me personally, as I've smelled, I have tried a lot of designers, and for me, I think that they all kind of blend into each other, which is really unfortunate. I feel like every designer release that comes out smells exactly the same. Like you can smell it and say, this smells like this smells like this smells like this. And it can be the same case in niche fragrances, but I feel like there's more to explore. There's more to explore, there's more to try, and I'm not trying to convince you guys to try niche right now. I'm just letting you guys know, because I do get a lot of comments that are like, why don't you like this? Why don't you like that? Why don't you like this designer? Which I do, honestly, I really do. I especially like the exclusive lines of designers, which are much more pricey, but they're a little bit more unique, and that's the reason why. But there are definitely more designers that I love that I don't own. I told you guys Decadence from Marc Jacobs. There's a few from Narciso Rodriguez that I love. Shiseido Zen. Oh shit, I actually forgot to include that one. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, Shiseido Zen is also supposed to be part of this. I'm not like a niche snob. I would never be a niche snob. I'm just letting you know that I personally prefer more unique scents, which I find designers sometimes all blend into the same sort of scent, unfortunately. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.